Thank you all for being here. Good afternoon to everyone, and it is a good afternoon. Let me acknowledge my colleagues who are with us here today. First, John Ledecky, who is the majority owner of the New York Islanders, and Scott Malkin, the co-owners of the Islanders. Pleasure to be with them. Let's give them a round of applause. We have the great Lou Lamoriello with us, the general manager. Pleasure to be with Lou. We have Jeff Wilpon, who is the COO of the New York Mets and is helping build the next arena at Belmont. So we're excited to be with him. This is a special treat for me today to be with all these Islander greats because this is the team that I was watching, and it's just a real personal treat to be with them. I want to congratulate Butch Goring and the retirement of his number. He deserves it. Let's give him a round of applause. And our message is very simple today. We've been working to get the Islanders back to Long Island. Why? Because that's where they belong, right? Sometimes it's in the name. The Islanders. They belong on Long Island. And we're doing a lot of work on Long Island. We're investing in Long Island. Long Island is doing great. And getting the Islanders back is very important. The Islanders are not just a sports team. The Islanders are a point of identification for Long Island. They're a point of pride for Long Island. They're a rallying cry for Long Island. I remember when the Nassau Coliseum opened. And how coming to the Coliseum to watch the games and how important it was, what a part of the fabric of community that it was. And the Islanders playing off Long Island just never set well with me. I'll tell you the truth, I still haven't gotten over the Jets and the Giants playing in New Jersey, right? So getting the Islanders back was a major priority. The NHL had legitimate questions about the facility because they want to make sure the facilities are up to par, and I understand that. And their point was that the Coliseum needed some work for the Islanders to be able to play there with regularity. NHL raised good points about the condition of the ice, the media accommodations, the team accommodations, etc. So we heard them. The state invested $6 million in improving the Coliseum, so it met the requirements of the NHL. The commissioner said, if you make those improvements and you improve the facility, we will bring the Islanders back. And we went ahead on that basis. And I'm honored to say the NHL was true to their word. The commissioner was true to his word. They're here today. The Islanders are going to be playing every home game next season right here. The Islanders will be playing every home playoff game this season right here. So getting the Islanders back and getting them back early is really a boost in the arm for all of Long Island. I know all the fans will be overjoyed. And then we have the new arena opening up at Belmont. And that is moving ahead very quickly. It's on time. It's on budget. The foundation is laid. You can see it coming out of the ground already. And that's going to be a phenomenal permanent home. And I'm very excited for that. So we needed some good news, Commissioner, and you delivered it for us this week. I want to thank you for your professionalism. I want to thank you for understanding how important it was to New York and to Long Island. I want to thank you for being true to your word, because the commissioner said from day one, if you make the improvements, we will get this done. And the commissioner is not only a great commissioner for the NHL, but he's a New Yorker. And once a New Yorker, always a New Yorker, and a New Yorker never forgets, and the commissioner delivered for New York today. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Governor. In full disclosure, I married a woman from New Jersey, so, but so far, 44 years, it's working. This is a great day for Long Island and Islander fans. First of all, to be making this announcement on the same day that Butch Goring's number was retired is phenomenal, and this has been a great month for Islander fans with John Tonelli's number also being retired. And what's also great is to have this amazing group of athletes who have defined excellence in professional sports once again together to celebrate greatness and to celebrate Long Island. We would not be here today without the energy, the commitment, the efforts of Governor Cuomo. We wouldn't be here if Belmont wasn't coming out of the ground. We wouldn't be here if the improvements weren't made for this facility so that the Islanders could play here until Belmont is ready. And in the final analysis, if it wasn't for his commitment to Long Island and to this team, none of this would have happened. And the only thing that rivals the governor's commitment is the commitment of the principal owner of the franchise, Scott Malkin, and his partners, because the investment that they're making across every part of their being is, again, essential to make this public-private partnership work. So we're here today to acknowledge the fact that there are 3 more games left in Barclays, and we thank Barclays for accommodating the Islanders in the interim period. And then all the rest of the games, whether they're regular season or playoffs, until Belmont is ready, will be played here at the Nassau Coliseum. And in addition to thanking the principals up here, this was a decision that ultimately became easy because it was important to Islander fans. The attendance here during the bifurcated period has been much stronger than the attendance in Brooklyn. And as importantly, this is great for the players because it gives them continuity and the stability for them to be as competitive as they need to be in what is an extraordinarily competitive league. So on that note, I want to end by again thanking Governor Cuomo because you make it happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. On behalf of ownership, I want to thank Governor Cuomo and Commissioner Bettman. Your support has been critical to the success of the Islanders in New York, and it's the reason we're here today. The return to the Coliseum and the great celebrations of both John Tonelli and Butch Goring make this a special moment for Islander fans. We are thrilled to have John and Butch's legendary teammates here celebrating with us today. They've come from far and wide to honor Butch and to share in this great announcement that I know they support so well. We are inspired to have a home on Long Island today and for generations to come. And it's not just the investments in the Coliseum. Thank you, Maureen, to you and your colleagues for welcoming us here full-time. It's not just the $1 billion Belmont Park complex that will give us a new state-of-the-art arena. And it's not just the vision to make Belmont Park into an internationally recognized destination for sports, entertainment, retail, and hospitality, maximizing the long overdue potential for the site. What it is about is Governor Cuomo. He's invested nearly $11 billion in total across Long Island since he took office. It's his commitment to transforming and energizing all of Long Island that is the reason we are here today. Governor, thank you for your incredible commitment to the whole region, including $6.6 billion for the Long Island Railroad and for our education system. That's drawing players and fans who want to put down roots here, make Long Island home, and create the next generation of Islander fans. And we are blessed, as Butch said today, to have the most passionate and loyal fans in professional sports. The Islanders are building a future for this team that our fans will continue to be proud of on and off the ice. And I am grateful to both you, Governor Cuomo, and to you, Commissioner Bettman, for your support and partnership. Thank you all for being here, and let's go Islanders. Let's have a great game today.